Oh, it was good. You bought Benoit Complex Sports.
Wow, this ain't the booth is Eazyana, conflict of sports.
Check it in, check it in. You know what I'm saying? Two thirds tonight. You know what I'm saying? And we're just gonna keep it at that. Man, crazy past weekend in the sports world. You know, we in a freshly new NFL season and going into week 2. We got the picks for week 2.
So we two of them.
Now, go over these right quick. We got tomorrow night. Got the Eagles and the Vikings.
Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna rock out with Philly this week, man.
Yeah, I got the Eagles. I have Philly in this. It's gonna be a good game though. It's definitely gonna be a good game. Um, I think you'll see the Eagles, offense operate a little better. The Vikings offense will operate a little better tomorrow night, but overall, I think the Eagles will win that game. Uh, Green Bay, Atlanta, on which shout out Jordan Love. He looked good in his first game. He had three touchdowns first game. So shout out Jordan Love. But I go, I'm going with Green Bay. I'm going with Green Bay over Atlanta in Atlanta.
That's what I'm rocking with you. I'm rocking with Green Bay, man. I'm
Yeah,
rocking with Green Bay,
yeah. Next game, Raiders and Buffalo. Yeah, Buffalo, Buffalo coming off of a tough Monday night.
man. Yeah,
Uh,
man. I don't see Buffalo losing two in a row like that,
no,
man.
no, I don't.
Also against the Raiders team who had a close game against the Broncos. Yeah, I think I got the Bills, man. I don't
Yeah,
see,
I
and I like
definitely.
the Raiders.
Yeah, but I definitely think the Bills are going to bounce back. They're going to bounce back in week 2. Um, so I'm going with Buffalo.
Week three.
Uh, this game is this going to be a good one. It's going to be a good battle. I like both of these teams. Um, it's always kind of hard to decide who going to win these. Baltimore and Cincinnati. Baltimore won. Cincinnati definitely had an ugly. If it wasn't for the Giants, Cincinnati is they right next to the Giants for the Donkeys of week 1 with the performance that they had in week 1. Um, it was definitely ugly for Burrow. You know, a dude just got paid. It's always ugly when you just get a big contract extension and the first game after that contract extension, like you went out there and stunk it up. Like you stunk it up bad. I know he's gonna bounce back. I know he's gonna bounce back off of that. But like I said, with this game is always tough with these games because it's a division. They're division rivals. Um, but I think I'm going with Baltimore on this one. I think Baltimore will take it on this weekend. I'm gonna take Baltimore this weekend.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna rock out with the Ravens, man. I think I'm gonna rock out with the Ravens. I think Joey them, my boy Joey them over there gotta get healthy, man. Gotta get healthy, man.
Yeah, they still need to they still need work on that offensive line. They still yes they still got to get solid on that offensive line. Seattle, Detroit, Seattle and Detroit. Uh, After watching Detroit in that game against Kansas City, I must say I think Detroit might be on to something. They definitely might be on to something. Um, and I got Detroit. I got the Lions on this one to beat Seattle
Yeah,
and Detroit.
yeah, that's what I'm rock with. I'm gonna rock with Detroit, man. Uh, I took
Shout
Seattle
out
last week.
CJ. Even though I wish he was still in that black and gold, shout out CJ. You know, should have still been in black and gold. Definitely should have still been in black and gold. Uh, Chargers, Tennessee. Uh, Tennessee. Tennessee definitely, last few years have had a solid defense. They've been like a Tennessee's defense been a pretty much a top 10 defense. The last few seasons. But I got the Chargers. I'm gonna take the Chargers on this.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock out with the Chargers, man. I watched Tennessee play against us, man. And you take Derrick Henry away from them dudes, and there's nothing.
Yeah, you honestly, if you take the big screenplay away, Derrick Henry really didn't do anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna rock out with the Chargers, man. I'm going with the Chargers.
Uh, Chicago, Tampa Bay. Uh, still don't see too much from Chicago just yet. Um, Tampa, I'm going with Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tampa too, man. Chicago let me down last week. First week they let me down. I think I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay, man.
Man, oh, now this next game is it's one of them games. This team is coming off of a tough loss. Kansas City, Jacksonville, but I gotta go. Even though Kansas City is coming off a loss, they're probably still the favorite. But I like what's going on in Jacksonville, and I'm taking Jacksonville to beat Kansas City in Jacksonville.
That's gonna be a tough one, man. Um, I like what Jacksonville doing too, man. Really do like what Jacksonville doing, but coming off that loss, especially if Kelsey gets back, I don't see a Super Bowl champs losing again at this game. Not against Jacksonville. I don't see it in Jacksonville.
Yeah,
I don't see it. So I'm gonna rock out with Kansas City this game, man.
yeah.
Again.
Next game is the Colts and the Texans. Now you got two rookie quarterbacks going. You got two rookie quarterbacks going head to head. Anthony Richardson and C.J. Stroud. So this game could pretty much go either way because it's two rookie quarterbacks going head to head. But I'm gonna go with the Colts. I'm gonna go with Anthony Richardson and the Colts in this matchup. In their first matchup going head to head.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and rock out with CJ Stroud, man, and the Houston Texans. You know, I think this might be one of the best Houston Texans team that we may watch. Could be. I don't know.
Potential.
Potential. Um,
Potential.
yeah, man. I'm gonna take the Houston Texans, man. I'm gonna
Mhm.
take the Houston Texans and hope they pull it off.
Another division game. Another division. Two more division rivals right here. 49ers and the Rams. Um, obviously the 49ers. Obviously the 49ers still they still look like the more put together team. They're more solid. Um, but these games always can go either way because they're divisional rivals. But um, but I'm going with the 49ers because they still look like the more put together team with they have pieces on every they have weapons on every aspect of their team. Offense, defense, and every aspect of their defense, they have pro bowlers on every part of their defense on the line, linebackers, and the DBs.
Yeah.
So I got 49ers down.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock out with 49ers too, man. I think I'm gonna go ahead and rock out with
So this is gonna be and this next game, I don't these two teams, we just talked about one of them. I gave them the donkey of week one, the Giants in Arizona. Arizona, you got a starting quarterback that just got there. Don't really know the system yet. Um, because Kyler Murray is out for the first 4 games. Um, the Giants just come off a horrible Monday night loss. Horrible. No, Sunday night. Horrible start
them.
to their season. So they're going to bounce back against the Cardinals. So I got the Giants.
You scratch that out too, man. I'm gonna go with the Giants too, man. I'm gonna go with the Giants too. I didn't know what was up with Kyler Murray, man. I didn't
Yeah,
even know
yeah,
if he
yeah,
had played tonight, man.
yeah,
So yeah, I'm gonna rock out with the Giants too.
yeah. Nah, sticking in New York. Um, the Jets and the Cowboys. We just talked about, the Jets losing Aaron Rodgers. That's a that was a big, that's gonna be, how they're gonna move forward. We don't know. Um, I know they do have a solid defense. They do have a solid defense. The Jets do have a solid defense,
Right.
but you know, you're going against a team that just shut out, just shut out, the Giants this weekend. And they do have a updated defense. You have, you have a solid vet cornerback on one side who's, very smart, and Stephon Gilmore, and you do have a Trevon Diggs on the other side. You do have a Micah Parsons linebacker that is solid. Uh, so now, if Aaron Rodgers was playing, it might be more interesting, but but I got Dallas at home to beat the Jets.
You know what? I'm glad Baker ain't on here tonight. I'm glad Baker ain't on here tonight. I'm gonna rock out with the Dallas Cowboys.
But
Baker,
he
but
gonna
but
see.
by the time you see this, it's gonna be out already, Baker. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm rocking out with the Dallas Cowboys, dog. I don't know what's going on over there in New York, dog. I don't know what they gonna do. But I'm rocking with the Cowboys this week. You understand me?
Wait till he see it. Wait till he see
Say,
it.
I'm thinking with my brain and not my heart.
See,
Remember,
bro,
this is
I be trying to tell him that, man. You you picking the games. You picking games, man. You can't think about the dislike for a team when you trying
yeah,
to pick.
right.
But um, next is Washington and Denver. Um, Washington, I don't really know they quarterback situation. Washington, um, Denver, they just came off a close game with the Raiders losing by one. Um, that was Sean Payton's first game coaching back. Um, they're at home again. I think they no, yeah, I think they had played home last weekend. Um, but I definitely think they're gonna play better.
Yeah, he did
And
play home.
I got the Broncos.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Denver too, man. I'm gonna take Denver playing at home. I think they should win. They should
Yeah.
win that.
Next game, divisional rivals, Miami, New England. And you just never know with Miami and New England, every time they play, you just never know. But Miami is pretty much New England's like kryptonite, basically, you can say. Um, but I definitely think the lane has shifted.
Yeah.
It's shifting. It then shifted. And I got the Dolphins, man. Like we said earlier, man. The Dolphins just have too much speed on their team. Their offense can be very lethal. Um, Tua just threw for over 400 yards. Four touch, what do you 4 touchdowns? Tyreek Hill, 215 yards, 2 touchdowns. Like their offense have too much firepower on offense, man. So I got the Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock out with the boys over there too. Cheetah, man. My dog Cheetah, Miami.
Yeah. And, you know, uh, we don't have a Sunday night game. No Sunday night game, but we got two Monday night games.
That's crazy.
We have two Monday night games. And the first Monday night game is them Who Dat boys against the Carolina Panthers in Carolina. Um, Rookie quarterback versus vet quarterback. Carolina do have nice pieces around Bryce Young, which Bryce Young, the number one pick, he was the number one pick in this year's draft. Uh, but of course, you know, going with New Orleans, like that's you know, if any pick is always going to be biased, is going to be the Saints game.
Always.
And I definitely think you know as the season progresses, everything will fall into place on offense. Um, Definitely shout out the defense because 3 interceptions to start the season off. That is very good.
Right.
That is very good to start the season with 3 interceptions. And the last the next Monday night game, Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers coming off of a horrible week one as well. Um, Getting beat up on by the 49ers in week one. Um, they're at home again. Uh, but I'm going with the Cleveland Browns. Deshaun Watson, big old Miles Garrett, who that dude is not human. He is not human. That dude is too big. He's not human at all. Um, I don't think they have anybody that could block him. But yeah, I got Cleveland.
Yeah, I'm rocking out with Cleveland too, man. I think Cleveland gonna pull it off.
Yeah. So hopefully these games be very interesting in week 2. We don't have no. I don't want to see no shutouts this week. I well maybe I don't know maybe I don't want to see no shutouts.
Yeah,
Kind of embarrassing. That's
right. In
embarrassing.
the NFL, man, shit embarrassing to see NFL team don't score, man.
Yeah. It's very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. So yeah, that's week. That's the picks for week 2. And with that being said, that's pretty much it for tonight in this week. You know, um, any few shout outs, roll with that.
The shout out, man. I already know, man. Like we always do, man. Shout out above the earth. Shout out above the earth, man. Make sure y'all follow them on Instagram _above the earth. Also, man, follow Legalize Louisiana, man. Y'all follow Legalize Louisiana right now. They got a new interview out. You see a new interview out on YouTube, man. For
Yeah,
with the guy what's his name? Richard Nelson, the Louisiana governor candidate, Richard Nelson. He's all for Legalize Louisiana. So y'all check it out, man. The interview is out right now. So you can just follow Above the Earth, then you can follow Legalize Louisiana, and just click the link in their bio to YouTube and watch the video, share it, comment, show love, man. That is big for Louisiana. It's real
yeah,
big, real
yeah.
big, man. Um, Also, check me out, man. I got a new episode, Straight Facts Podcast. Out right now. Episodes drop daily. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share wherever. Any episodes you like, if you want me to talk about something, man, DM me. Send me topics. If you want to be a guest, hit me up. Hit D up. Hit somebody else with the FOH family, man. Let's make it happen, man. Yeah, let's make it happen. That's all I got, man.
Yeah. Uh, as always, man, shout out the whole FOH brand. This is FOH or nothing. That's my look. That's my slogan now. FOH or nothing.
Yeah.
And and with that being said, y'all be on the lookout for some more projects from FOH Film Production.
Yeah.
You have a series. We have a series. They have a series coming
Yeah.
and another movie.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to get
be
that
on the
man.
lookout for that.
I'm trying to get
You
that
know,
main character role in that series,
and
man.
of course we already know. You know, if you're in the ATL area, get at the guy. Get at the guys from FOH. Even if you're not from ATL, get at the guy from FOH. If you looking to get on the big screen some way, small screen, big screen. Well, look, so be on the lookout for that, man. Devotion and homicides, and this is what you wanted. So y'all be on the lookout for that, man. And of course,
I'm
y'all
going for that.
follow us on.
I'm going for that main character, man, in the series, man.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for them to drop the auditions, and when they tell me
Oh.
they start filming, I'm going to Atlanta, man.
Oh. Oh. And
Yeah.
as always, man, y'all follow us on Instagram, Facebook, stream us on
Mm-hmm.
Spotify, iHeartRadio, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hey, it's your boy, Benoit Complex Sports. We be back at it, y'all.
Same the boot is Eazyana. Conflict